Based on Business Dictionary, multinational corporation or MNC is an enterprise operating in several countries but managed from one or home country. Generally, any company or group that derives a quarter of its revenue from operations outside of its home country is considered a multinational corporation. For example, Daihatsu, Toyota, Suzuki, Nike, Walmart, and another product. Advocates of multinationals say they create jobs and wealth and improve technology in countries that are in need of such development. On the other hand, critics say multinationals can have undue political influence over governments, can exploit developing nations as well as create job losses in their own home countries. Now, we're gonna talk about one specific MNC. It's a foreign franchises, especially foreign mini market, and one specific state. It's Indonesia. Franchise is a special right which is owned by individual or business entity to the system with distinctive feature in order to market goods or service that have proved successful and can be used by another party based on the franchises agreement. There are 6 criteria of franchises based on the Trade Ministry of Indonesia. Now the question is, what are the policies of franchises in Indonesia? There are 4 rules in Indonesia about the franchises since 2007 until 2014. The goal settings of the policies are to push the growth and business development with franchise system, encourage increased marketing of local goods and service, employment, legal certainty and certainty of work, and making the conducive climate of work, optimization of business partnership between the great effort and small and medium enterprises. Based on Permendak No. 53/2012 and Permendak No. 57/2014, if they wanted to come to Indonesia, they need to register their franchise on Trade Ministry of Indonesia and Department District or Town, and then they will get franchise logo from the ministry. After that, they must use minimum 80% of local product. They also have to running the business activity based on the business permit, and also they have to convey the Master Franchise Agreement or MFA. MFA is a type of franchise agreement that allows the master franchise the right to own and operate more than one establishment or unit, and the right to sub-franchise the right to open units to other independent businesses or franchises, all during a specific time with a specific area.
Jadi kalau waralaba itu kan ada 2, Mbak ya. Misalnya ini waralaba. Ini waralaba luar negeri, ya kan? Dia udah punya toko di luar. Ketika masuk ke Indonesia, dia harus mendaftar sebagai pemberi waralaba. Nah, dia hanya sebagai pemberi di sini. Tapi kalau misalnya dia mau menduplikasi gerainya, dia harus bekerjasama dengan penerima waralaba.
Based on Permendak No. 68, a franchise can be as a mini market if they extensive or less than equal to 400 meters square. They just allowed to have less than equal to 150 threshold. So if they want to add some outlets, then it is mandatory if franchise more than equal to 40%. If after 5 years they haven't released more than equal to 20% from their outlet that had been franchised in each year, then they will get sanctions. To the worst thing is, the franchise registration certificate will be repealed. Indonesia is one of the greatest states in Southeast Asia still have to increase their economy. Especially, they need to increase the quality of their local product. Indonesia already had a great natural resources, but they need to increase their skilled labor in order to develop their economic rate. Indonesia also still lose in competition with another foreign franchise, especially for mini market, and also in another sectors. What has been done by the government to support the local franchise and the small medium enterprises?
Jadi di Kementerian Perdagangan itu juga ada kegiatan namanya fasilitasi UKM pada Expo dan pameran dalam negeri dan luar negeri. Itu sifatnya kita memberikan fasilitasi kepada UKM untuk ikut pameran supaya brand mereka dikenal dan supaya dia bisa membuka punya kemitraan dengan orang lain, karena pameran kan banyak orang datang. Dengan kita ikutkan si UKM waralaba lokal itu ke fasilitasi itu, diharapkan kan bisa bersaing. Selain kegiatan fasilitasi itu ada juga kegiatan pendampingan waralaba. Jadi banyak kan selain udah jadi waralaba, banyak juga usaha-usaha UKM yang sudah menjurus ke waralaba. Namanya itu bisnis opportunity. Nah itu kita fasilitasi, kita berikan pendampingan itu sifatnya kayak pengajaran yang diberikan oleh konsultan konsultan waralaba yang di Indonesia yang udah sertifikasi dari International Franchise. Itu kita undang UKM sebanyak satu kelas itu 40 orang. Di Jakarta udah 2 kali dilaksanakan, di Surabaya rencananya di Surabaya, Jakarta 2, di Surabaya 1 kelas, di Bali 1 kelas. Itu kita hire konsultan hukum, konsultan waralaba segala macam untuk memberi pengetahuan kepada UKM yang kita undang agar usaha mereka benar-benar clear.
What is the answer of society if we ask them which one they prefer to come? For a mini market like 7-Eleven and Circle K, or the local mini market?
Soalnya gue bisa nongkrong gitu ya, daripada apa.
Ya bete lagi. Kenapa?
Oh enak aja. Kayaknya kalau tempat buat tidur kayak juga enak sih buat nongkrong.
A lot of Indonesian citizens still choose the foreign mini market than local mini market. In order to protect local mini market and develop the small and medium enterprises, our government and trade ministry already protect by limiting the foreign mini market by quota, for example. It is also Indonesia citizens' duty to support the local product in order to develop the Indonesia economy.